come to my channel.
No, we told them you didn't know what you were doing. That's all.
My computer crashed.
You keep telling me.
Not this one, that one. That doesn't make sense.
One of them.
Whatever. Okay.
Is it? I want to check this.
I'll see it.
Is
Why?
this on my
Wait,
channel now? Yes, this is live on mine.
Yeah, it came on my phone. George is live.
There we go. They're all here.
Woo!
Yay.
Damn, that was fast. How come we did that?
21, Hunter. 20 freaking 1.
Oh my gosh.
And that, guys, is how you do a live stream.
I have 3 streams open.
Hi, everybody. Sorry for the delay. George is keeping us waiting.
If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be a live stream.
He's pouting in the corner.
Okay.
I have no notes, so this is going to be fun.
Well, you know Hunter has notes.
Yeah, we'll just use it.
I didn't really take that many for this episode, actually.
And it was the one episode you actually enjoyed of the series.
I know. Well, no, I liked 4 too. I think there were 2 I liked. Listen, I love them all because it's Game of Thrones. I was just more critical of certain ones.
I like how your last few videos, you're like, oh, you came back. I was like, she said that the last time.
Yeah, because I was genuinely still shocked that people don't watch. No, because you have no idea. The last episode, I was sitting there about to watch, and I was like, oh my God, if I don't like this, I'm going to be like dead. People are going to find me and hunt me down. It's okay. It's okay. We have guns. It's okay. I can protect myself.
What do you like? Right, I'm going to move this.
We'll get serious about
that light's really harsh.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, let's move myself over.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, right, hang on.
Is this helping?
Right, sorry guys, we will get there.
No, I forgot to get my M&Ms.
Right.
Black Feather, it was supposed to be on my channel, but I can't get my shit together, so we went to George's. I blame it on my age. There, I said it.
It's not your age. Computers are difficult.
It is. Merrick Productions has usually done the inviting on the live streams, or George has done it. I've done it one time, but it was early on. And I haven't done it since. And I was like, yeah, I'll host it. I'll do it.
I'm never volunteering for that job.
I kept saying, no, am I live? Am I on? No. Sorry. Okay. How many people we got?
I don't like this light. It makes me look evil.
38.
It makes you look evil.
I'm a little bit late.
Let's just leave that there. Okay. That's not going to fall off. There. You'll just have to deal with a dark face.
George, do you have your little egg? Your big egg. There you go. You always have it. I'm just wondering.
I have it.
Okay.
Shall we start from the beginning?
Yeah.
Let's start from the end and work our way back. I'm just kidding. I'm being a smart ass now because I'm so angry. Now I'm just being mean.
Yes, you are.
Sorry. I know. Okay, so yes, start from the beginning.
How did it start? It didn't start with Danny, did it?
No, it started with Grey Worm looking all handsome in the field.
It did. It panned up to Grey Worm and we were like, oh.
Yep. And that's the only time we saw him the whole episode.
I
thought he was this until season 8 like Gendry. I was like, where's Grey Worm?
Because at first, I wasn't sure they were at King's Landing. I thought they were at High Garden again.
Yeah.
Oh. It was weird. It picked up weird, and then, but it showed everybody coming together.
Mm-hmm.
I like that scene with Braun being in charge, like giving orders and everything. I'm like, look how far he's come. I
never
love
liked
it.
my Lord.
Yeah.
He deserves it. I mean, he saved how many people's lives?
Tyrion, Jamie.
Tyrion's when we first met him. Yeah, Jamie's. Oh God, yeah.
Yep.
He can't die.
He's tried to take lives like Drogon, but
Mhm.
I get skipped over.
He only injured him. That was a tense moment because I was like,
It was a splinter.
I like's gonna kill a dragon that I like. How do I feel? Yeah.
No, I do like Bronn.
Yeah, I love Braun. I would still. I like Braun. Braun and Tormund better not die in this series ever.
There's only 6 episodes left. So
I
let's hope.
Yeah.
can say that now.
Yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm like, oh, don't look at the thing in case there's spoilers. And I'm like,
That's what I was gonna notify the moderators and stuff, and I was like, I'm not really going to because they can guess anything they want to about season 8. I know they've started filming or they're gonna start filming, but you know what?
October.
Last time they staged, I heard they staged a lot of like fake things to throw
See, they
the
said
people off.
They said that they
Yeah.
did that. They were like, oh, there's a photo of you and Daenerys, and he was like, that could be one of the staged scenes. So we staged a lot of scenes, and I was like, it's not, is it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. That's a lot of extra work.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how
Anyway.
it's true, but you know what? I'm not going to take anybody's. If it's a spoiler, I'm not going to take it seriously.
No, don't.
Where do you guys see sport? I mean, other than like in the comments, I'm just not internet savvy. I don't look at things. So like I'm on Instagram and Twitter talking about my phone, but like that's really, I don't see where people get spoilers from.
I don't either. I don't see where the leaks. Like you have to really search.
Yeah, you have to look it up. Don't look it up. Yeah.
To be spoiled. I don't know why, but
No.
anyway, we shouldn't have to worry about that. So that's why I didn't say that they really had to be here.
So we got the scene with, who was it? Oh, then we had Cersei. After that, we had Cersei and that, and she was saying, she's not here. And I was like, of course she's bloody not here.
Well, did you
She's
check
not gonna be in
all
this
the
episode.
exchanges? All the different exchanges we had. We had as they were walking into the dragon pit.
Mhm.
We had Jamie and Bree kind of locked eyes when he walked past her,
Yeah.
and then
Why?
Theon and Euron gave each other a look, and he was looking at him
Yeah.
like, "You're still alive in here, okay?" And then Cersei gave him a look that would, like, I felt it through the screen. I was like, "Dang."
She always looks at him that way.
I know, she does. And I was like,
Yeah.
but I thought that was just so neat because, and again, now I heard this on, this is an article that was on YouTube actually, like a behind the scenes, like it took them 5 days to film that dragon pit scene.
Oh, really?
Now the cast was so excited because a lot of them hadn't worked with each other since like the early seasons.
Right.
And they got to, like, they were all in a hotel together for like 10 days. And they were having fun, like, off the set and getting to know each other, new and old. Of course, Euron is the new kid on the block. And he was like, everybody's so nice. I forget what, where I found that, but it was a behind the scenes on YouTube. And I thought it was interesting. It was a neat little interview thing. But anyway, they all got to, like, work with each other one-on-one. And it wasn't like a fake person standing there and then they replaced the person with the real person later. It was like, I thought that was cool.
Did you see that thing about the whole Cersei and Bronn thing, why he wasn't in the lead?
Someone told me that. Yeah, they had an art that I guess they used to be together. They were dating. And they had an argument on set, and that's why Bronn and Podrick left the scene because they couldn't.
It's written in the contracts that they can't be in a scene together.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
That's funny. But I mean, like you said, if it took 5 days for them to film that, I imagine that would have been a little bit awkward. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're talking about all day, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then Dany arrives on Drogon. Sorry.
Yeah. After the Battle of the Faces, that's what I wrote it down as. Everybody's giving face to everybody else. Oh
It was
wait,
good
and then
'cause
Clegane, like
oh
the
yeah,
Hound and the Mountain had their little exchange. Well, I don't know if I call it exchange because the Mountain doesn't say anything, but
Yeah.
the hound
He's like,
spoke.
you're uglier than I am.
yeah.
I love that. I
Yeah.
thought it was really good. I liked the part, and he was like, "You've always known what's coming for you." And I'm like, "Oh, season 8, Clegane Bowl,
It's gonna happen.
definitely."
Yes.
And then Danny comes in like a badass.
Yes.
Yeah, but then she comes in with 2 dragons.
Exactly. And Cersei noticed
I'm like,
that.
Like, just
Why
come with
did she
one,
do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it would have been, you know,
Because she can't help herself.
no,
Mhm.
she can't.
Yeah. But she did, so. And then she was like, you've been keeping us waiting or something like that. And she was like, my apologies. I wouldn't
Well,
have
she's a queen. Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not apologizing.
No.
Nice to meet you too.
But that scene, like, I
Right?
can't believe it lasted like half an hour. That scene, like the beginning scene where they're all talking and discussing everything,
Yeah.
and the White Walker, that all was like, because I was looking, I was like, but yeah, that's like half the episode if it was a normal.
There's a lot of
episode.
dialogue up front, wasn't it? I know. At the
Yeah.
beginning, I thought, okay, come on. I mean, I liked it, but I was like,
Yeah, I like the dialogue. I was like, I wanted to stay there the whole episode.
Yeah. Like, I didn't feel like it was we were being dragged there. Like, sometimes I think, oh god, this is like really long-winded, but that didn't feel like it was.
Well, we had the comic relief of Euron too being an ass.
Oh my
What
god.
did he
that was
do?
so-
The first thing he says is to Theon is I have Yara. And like, seriously, dude.
I know.
I just love
Shut
that.
up.
I love Jamie's face to Tyrion, where he's just like, really? Just ignore him. And then what else happened in that scene? This is why I need notes.
Well, Dany made her entrance, and then this is when I don't know if John or Hunter might remember if John or Tyrion spoke first and said, "We have something to show you."
Tyrion.
Okay, and then the Hound comes up the steps with the white in the box,
Yeah. And did you think
Okay.
it was dead?
and yeah, it's like, and he
I
looks
thought he
down
was sleeping.
too, like, and then I thought, is it missing because he told that one guard,
Yeah. It's killing everybody outside.
Yeah.
"Oh, he's killing," and I thought, oh god, they've planned this and they've taken it, and she's not going to see it. Okay, so then we see the white.
I love that. I love Cersei's face though when she does that and it's running. It's like she genuinely looks terrified for a minute.
Yeah.
For a
Well,
minute.
I like how no one got in front of her to protect her.
I know, not even.
Right, Jamie's standing right there. He's just like, go ahead.
Not Jamie, not that close to her, and no one like, who was protecting the queen?
I love
They were
that.
just like,
So much for the mountain. Like, he just stood there.
they moved after the fact. After he jerked him back by the chain, then you see the men move after, and I'm
Yeah.
like, nice.
But the chain
Maybe
was
they were
just
shocked.
that close. The chain was
Yes.
like the right
Yeah.
length.
It
Of
was.
course. Of course.
It was.
You know what that reminded me of? I think I said it in my reaction to the season 2 when Tyrion was the Hand at King's Landing, and the Night's Watch sent word to them that they needed help because, you know, they had White Walkers, whatever. And Cersei was like, oh, she kind of laughed it off, like, oh, do you believe everything you hear? Like, whatever.
Right.
So for her to have that scene of being like, oh shit, like, I was like, yeah,
She looked
that's what you
terrified.
get. They asked for help. You didn't want to help them.
She did. She looked
But it was-
terrified. That
It was
nice.
funny because it was terrifying at once, but then I think it suddenly turned to, I could use this to my advantage.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah.
she was like, oh, and then she was like, I loved quite, Qyburn when he like picked up the hand and he was just like,
He's like,
Yeah. He's such a weirdo. He's like, can I keep this?
yeah, I need to get myself one of these hands.
The hand of the hand.
I watched Melissa on Unqualified Nerd, and her comment when Qyburn picks up the hand, she's like, "Oh, look, he's getting a hard on." I was like, "Oh, he probably was." She
Probably.
just had the guts to say that, and I didn't.
Because he just looks so, he was like, ooh.
I know. Listen. Okay.
And then obviously,
Yeah.
then we get the whole. I literally can't. That scene had so much dialogue in.
This is when John says, Cersei says that
She
what
wants
does
him to
say?
remain neutral.
Yeah. Because and then John comes back and says, "I cannot serve two queens.
Mm-hmm.
I've already, you know, pledged my."
Myself, so, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and her face again was like when he said Queen Daenerys, it was like don't say Queen anything else. That's me. I'm a queen. So that pissed her off, and then that's when she didn't want to have anything to do with them, and we'll let the army of the dead kill you, and whatever's left of you we'll deal with, or something like that, right? And then she like stomps off.
I'm pretty sure she was planning on doing that anyway, because then, I mean, apparently Euron stormed off. They had planned that already, too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Out of here.
she already knew what she was going to say.
That's true. I was like, I thought genuinely he was that scared that he was just going to like leave.
Yeah, he seemed like a piece of shit. So, like, I was not surprised that he was like, whatever, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was gone. I even said, I was like, see, told you he changes, you know, attitude to whatever suited him best.
Right.
Like, for God's sake, it was wrong again.
And then when Tyrion said he was going to go talk to her, I was like, great. This is going to be the death of the finale. Handle it. I was on edge. I was so upset. I was working myself up into being upset. I was like, he's going to die. Why is he going to talk to her? And he was willing to accept it. He just kept throwing everything in her face. I killed her mother. I killed your son, your daughter. You know, I've done everything wrong. I was like,
I really thought she had poisoned the wine when he poured the wine and then she didn't drink it. I was like, oh shit, did she poison the wine? I really thought she had, but she didn't. So I took that part out. But I got so scared. I was like, no, she's not drinking the wine.
But that makes me wonder because I keep doubting that she's really pregnant. But now I'm like, is she not drinking wine?
But it could have just been a show for him too.
You
never know with her.
Stomach, and there's nothing there, but she rubs her stomach, and that's when he notices.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Because she didn't have to do that, did she? So
she's not showing anything. She doesn't have to hold her belly yet. Like, I don't know.
No. I mean, and Tyrion's like suddenly in this season become like the thickest person ever. I think like they really like his character's completely just gone.
You think so?
Like down the drain.
I think there's a spy. I think someone's trying to make him look and make these bad decisions.
I don't know.
I just don't know who it is. There's somebody in Dany's camp.
Who would do that though? Because her people are pretty loyal.
I know.
I said Dario from Marine.
But how would he know anything? He's way across.
Because he's in the Golden Company.
No, he's in he's second sons. He's over.
I thought he had something to do with the Golden Company because somebody said like I'm sure there was something to do with the Golden.
Somebody in the comments will know, but he's with the second sons guarding Marine still, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe he's just really pissed that she left him.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but just wait till he hears that she's pregnant.
I know he was upset, so it makes sense. Like if he wanted to get back at Dany and mess up their plans since she left him, and you know,
yeah.
Well, she said farewell after they'd been together, and that was her goodbye. Farewell. Bye. So I think he'd be upset about that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know about Varys.
You think Varys would? I mean, they had that agreement that, you know, if he thinks she's screwing up, that he would come to her, and I think he would do that. I don't know why he would plot against her. So. And everything he's done has been pretty good.
Yeah. Melisandre said to him before she left, she's in, what, Valerius? She went to Valerius or something? So
she went to
Essos.
Valerius isn't a place.
It is in my world. Write it down, folks. We're going to Valerius, Riverdale. I used to call them
Riverdale.
Valeria.
Mind.
Where the dragons are from, where the black fries are from, where the Targaryens are from.
Yeah, I don't know where Miss the Red Woman is, and I don't care. It's like, I'll be so mad when she comes back. I hope she doesn't come back.
Yeah, well, she has to see Arya one more time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true.
She said she would, and she said she and Varys had to die in that country. So maybe Varys knows he's going to betray. I don't know. Does he know? What did he see in the fire? Does he know how he's going to die? That's why I keep thinking he might be a spy because he knows he's going to die. And
I like him though.
oh, yeah,
Mm.
I don't know.
They get off track. Anyway, that scene with Cersei and Tyrion, the acting was beautiful. They did such a good job.
Yes,
She was so pissed. That was a great scene.
I miss those scenes because they were some of my favorite scenes in like the older series when it was just those two drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I thought it was good too.
And then
I just was like, when he came out and he was okay, and then she decided to come out and she said her little BS, yeah, we're going to work with you. We'll fight with the North with you. And I was like,
what did he say to her? Why did she just agree to come out? I mean, I'm pretty sure it was all staged anyway. Like this was her plan. But what did he say to her to make her do that? And he didn't show it. So
no.
Well, I just assumed it was part of a plan because obviously then she said, you know, we're going to leave. Later on, she said we're going to leave. So I think she just wanted Tyrion to believe that he'd done, he'd made something.
Right, but why? Because right after he said you're pregnant is when they cut. So what was that conversation after? Like I don't something's fishy in Denmark. I don't know.
I know.
That's true.
Okay.
But yeah, then we got that scene. Then where did it cut to from there? We missed my favorite. We missed my favorite.
I was saying there's one with Danny and John in there somewhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when they're talking.
You're so excited.
What were they talking about, George? What were they talking about?
When she said,
I know you have memorized.
This was the beginning of the end for my family.
Yeah.
Dragons fill people with wonder and awe, and we lock them in here.
I love you so much.
Oh no, it's not the group week. What would she say?
You had this the other day.
You're slacking, George.
They wasted away. They got smaller. We got smaller. We weren't magnificent without them. We were
like everybody else.
We were just like everyone else. And she hands back the little, because he hands her the baby dragon.
That was beautiful.
Standing ovation.
Yeah, but she hands him back. He hands her the baby dragon and says, like, this is what I'm going to put inside you.
Oh, you can't have babies? Are you sure about that?
Oh my God, literally all episode. I can't.
And what a time to bring up having kids. Like, where'd that come from again?
Well, because she was talking about the family. This was the end of the family. He's like, it's not the end because you're still standing here. She's like, but I can't have children. Like, meaning, you know, it won't go past me. But he's like, okay, are you sure about that? Because I can help. So
yeah. And he was like, where'd you hear this? She said, the witch that killed my husband.
My husband. Yeah.
Well, that's not a very reliable source.
Which is true.
But I mean, it was in the sense because it was only like only death can pay for life, and obviously a child, Drogo and the witch died, and that's why the 3 dragons were born.
Right, and then with Viserion, the dragon dying, she can have a baby, right?
Yeah.
Did we say that last time?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Well, we can't have. Oh, maybe we said we might. Yeah, we think because we didn't know that she was going to go and do that. Oh, hashtag boat sexy.
Oh,
yeah.
Go ahead. What? Go ahead.
No, the new one finished. Go.
No, I was saying we forgot about the scene where John says that. Oh hell! I just had it 2 seconds ago. Where senior moment. Where he said words don't mean anything, that whole thing, where they were mad at him for saying that he had pledged himself to Daenerys, and he was saying, you make fun of my father because, you know, this is what he would have done, but if we stop, you know, we start just lying about everything, then what's the point of even talking to each other, pretty much.
And that's when I got really annoyed and everyone saying that I hated him.
Yeah, you need to learn to lie just a bit.
Just a little bit.
Just give her a little something. And he's like, no, I will not do it. I will not tell the truth.
I did. I thought you were going to go into Tyrion then. I did not do it. I did not kill Joffrey.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Did we go to Sansa and Littlefinger
Yeah.
next?
Yeah.
And,
They were sort
that
of
was when
towards
he
the
was like,
beginning.
I like to play a little game.
Oh yeah, that he heard back later, word for word.
That was so good.
It was okay, but
But
I
yeah.
still felt like he was manipulating because he was just asking her. He was grooming her with the questions, and then he was saying, "But if why did she come to Winterfell? To kill me. Why would she want to? You know what I mean?" It was like, and then she'd say, "To be the Lady of Winterfell." I mean, I was like,
I think that was finally when she snapped out of his little spell.
Yeah.
Because I really think up until this point, with him planning the letter for Arya to find, with them having that argument together in private, I really do think that she was
I agree.
listening to him. And then finally that conversation, she's like, what the hell? My sister wouldn't kill me. Like, with him saying sometimes when I'm trying to figure out what people do, I play a little game, whatever, I think she finally thought about his motives and went to Bran.
Because I mean, it was. I think even it was that part when later on in the episode, obviously when we got the whole "How do you plead, Lord Baelish?" when she said about why, what's all this for? Arya said, "What's all this for?" And she said, "I need to protect my family from those that would harm us."
Yeah.
Yes.
And destroy us or kill us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that's when Arya said, "We'll get on with it then." And then that was when Arya realized, oh, she is on my side.
Right.
Mm.
But that's later on.
Oh my gosh.
Let me see.
That was a glorious moment. Okay.
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
I'm trying to. I'm
not there
get
yet.
my version of the episode up so I can see what was next. Where's my?
I really don't know because I stopped taking notes pretty much right there.
So did I. That's why
we're all really bad today.
that was amazing. Now.
That's it.
That was it.
Right, there's Tyrion. Yeah, we've had our conversation for half an hour. I'm just looking. And we've got Cersei, you're pregnant, blah, blah. Can't have kids, Sansa. Oh, then we came to the scene where we're all like, so how are we going to get up to the north? And Dany's like, let's ride together on the boat.
He's like, yeah, we are, girl.
Since Rhaegal was there, well, I thought they were nearby still, Drogon and Rhaegal. I was like, is he going to ride Rhaegal dragon? And she's going to ride Drogon? And then that didn't happen. And I was like, oh, they're hanging on the boat. But then they got on the boat.
They got on that boat.
They got on that boat. That boat was rocking.
Jorah's face when she was like, we'll ride together.
He was he's like, God damn it. Like, he was so
He's
pissed.
like, I'm so glad I'm still alive to see this. I just die of grayscale.
Yeah.
Bless him.
And
I think he was worried about her, though, because he
What's
said that if someone sees your white hair, it's a perfect opportunity to kill you. I think he is really just worried about her, but no, she was getting on the boat.
Yeah.
We got that good scene between Theon and Jon.
I love this scene.
I thought it was a really good scene.
That was
one of my favorites.
Nice long
Mm-hmm.
scene. I enjoyed all of it, and I included a little bit of it in my reaction. Then I just did a separate whole video of the whole scene because, I mean, Theon needed to say what he wanted to say. That whole with Jon saying, you saving Sansa is the only reason I'm not going to kill you. That wasn't good enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Theon really wanted to be forgiven, and Jon really needed to say, my father raised you, treated you well, and part of him is still in you. And then he said, you are a Greyjoy and a Stark.
Yeah.
And he needed to hear that.
He did. He really did. And I've been so hard on Theon this whole time. Like, he's at the bottom of my freaking list because I'm like,
I know.
because him and he and Sansa went through hell with Ramsay.
Yeah.
And he was broken. I get the people hate me for hating on Theon all the time. He was broken, but I'm like, okay, do something with yourself now. You're alive. You made it through that shit. Like, come the fuck on. Like, I want him just to.
Right. Yeah.
I know he has PTSD too. I totally get that. But it's a story. So what's the purpose of him still being around if they're not going to do something with him? I was just waiting for him to have that moment where he was like, so him going to get Yara is that I'm so excited. Finally.
I
For me to
know.
not hate him anymore.
After he knocked that guy out, which was
Yeah.
hilarious because he kept trying to kick him in the nuts.
I'm not being funny. Surely that would still hurt, like, because there's still
I mean, it would
some.
still hurt. It would be
Hurt
uncomfortable.
me, but I'm just saying. Yeah. But not like I guess it's supposed to.
Yeah.
But and then he just thought, oh, this is my opportunity to beat the crap out of it.
He kind of laughed like,
I know. He got salt water on himself. What did he do? Did he kind of with the sea water? What's their cult? What's their tradition?
Drown.
They're,
The drowned god.
They're baptized in water or whatever in the sea or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like cleansing himself.
I love that.
The ocean water. And then he was like, Yara. And they were all like, Yara. That was
I really
good.
like that. I think he'll die saving Yara, though.
I wouldn't mind.
No, I wouldn't mind.
It would
As long
be
as Yara lives, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's my favorite female character. I know it's so offhand, but I love her so much. I love Yara.
She's your favorite female character.
Listen, calm down. Still love Danny.
Calm down, George.
Yara is just awful. He left. I pissed him off. Listen, okay? We know it's okay. It's okay, George.
I need to stop. It's actually I think honestly it's like a problem that I need to go and get checked out.
It's okay.
Get over it. Right. Okay.
It's
So,
all right.
no, I really like Yara too.
How can you not like Yara? I love Yara. Anyway,
At least
what was
let me
after
see what
the Theon?
on my little, just casually skipping through the
With John and-
non-torrented scene that I didn't download illegally off the internet via him. Honestly,
wow, you threw him under the bus too. Like so.
Literally, he's been my saving grace season 7. Every morning, Monday morning, to wake up and it'd be like, Im has sent you a video via Dropbox. I'm like,
That's
you.
so great. Yeah, you got me the last one because like my computer would not do anything. I was like, I need to go have the episode.
Next scene is the Littlefinger scene.
Yes.
Okay.
So beautiful.
It
was
was
so
really-
great.
Although I feel like he's been reduced to once he was the most powerful man in Westeros. Let's be honest. After obviously Tywin, and like he was reduced to just fight for splitting up 2 sisters.
Yeah.
Like in the
Yeah,
end,
that was his. That was his weakness, though. Like the Stark women, pretty much. Like he became obsessive about it. He could have stayed powerful, but he chose to stay there and try to break them apart. So that was his undoing.
Mm-hmm.
it's true. But
He couldn't have Catelyn, so the next best thing is her daughter.
Ugh, it's so gross.
It is. He's gross. He's slimy. He's gone.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy Macrum. He's not watching this, but he liked.
Oh, that's right.
He had a moment. He had a moment. He was just like.
He laid back low, like he was
back.
He was way in the peak.
He's pissed when he leans back. Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened.
it was a really good scene. That moment with the head turned.
He looked genuinely surprised too.
I didn't see it coming though. I still thought she was really charging Arya with all this.
Me too. Oh, me too. And then she said Littlefinger, like, oh, his face, he was like, oh, what, me?
Yeah, he was like, I'm confused. And she goes,
I was here for the show.
my sister asked you a question. I couldn't get over it. I was just like, every sentence was better than the last. And then then when she used his words against him, I was like, this thing can't get any better. And then when she was like, he was trying to get the people from the Vale, that older guy. I order you to take me back to the Vale safely at once. He says, I think not. The best 3 words of the whole season. Yeah. I think not. And I thought,
the only thing that would have made that even better is if it was like a huge crowd of all the people he's affected.
Yes. But Arya, I mean, how she did a Grey Worm move. It was like,
right?
And then she got back in her spot like,
it was beautiful.
I'm done.
I thought, and it was, I liked too that someone said that it was like judge, jury, and executioner. Sansa was the judge, Bran was the jury, and Arya was the executioner. But I like that also, like, she slit his throat and he wasn't able to talk, because that's always gotten him in and out of everything. Like, he's been able, but he couldn't speak and say anything. Like, oh, it was so great.
And his last word was Sansa.
The part where he said just before he died, and he was like, Sansa, can we talk privately? And I was like, oh, for God's sake.
Yeah. I know. That's how he's gotten away with everything. I need to whisper all these manipulations in your ear with no one else telling you what to do.
I was like, nope, shut up. That was so great.
So the last word he said was Sansa, and then he gets killed by that dagger from season 1.
That he planted.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. The whole thing with this whole series is everyone getting killed the same way they killed somebody else. Like, don't kill anybody. It's not that hard.
See? That's today's lesson, folks. Don't kill anybody. You heard it here.
You can't just go around killing people. I used to say that a lot.
You can't.
Getting on my
But I was so glad that whenever he was saying nobody could prove anything, and we had that clear shot where Bran's just, he hasn't moved. He's just sitting there, you know, watching everything happen. And then he says, "You held a knife to my father's throat." And I was like, here it comes. He sees everything. Oh,
so great.
All 3 Starks got him.
But it was worth it. It was so good. Next scene is Cersei and Jaime.
Oh,
no one walks away from
immediately
it.
Says that he's stupid because, like, you believe me too. I'm not doing that. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she was like, "Do you really think that Euron would get away from marrying the Queen?"
Right.
Yeah.
He's pissed. Jaime's, I'm telling you, he's gonna kill her. Like, he's so mad at her.
See, I can see it happening now more because she basically was gonna have him killed.
Mm-hmm.
He just walked away, and
I don't think she would.
Yeah, because that's what she gave the heads to do it, and that's when he said, like,
he pulled the sword and I held my breath.
But then that's when he said to her, "I don't believe you. Like, I don't think you'll be able to kill me."
Yeah, she's not good. I don't even think I put that in my reaction, because I was like, he's not good. This is not how he dies. Like, there's no way. there's no way. But like, he was like, listen, did you not see what we saw? And you're still worried about overtaking the kingdom? If they lose, we're all gonna die anyway. Like, he's so mad at her.
Mm-hmm.
He's so mad at her. I can't believe he left.
We know he's going north. Where's he going?
He'll go to Winter.
By Brienne.
With Brienne.
And find Bran. That'll be a great conversation, won't it? Hi, Bran.
I thought you were saying Brienne, and I was like,
yeah, I did say Brienne, but that's hilarious.
Brienne, yeah, oh yeah.
Sorry about that. Fall out the
pushing me out window.
If it wasn't for you, I could have got to the north of the wall a lot faster.
That's so wrong.
It is.
But
he's gonna go find Brienne. He's gonna go talk to her. Hopefully, she's gonna be his way into talking to everybody else.
The first thing I want him to say is when he turns up and sees it is "fuck loyalty."
I know. I could her of all people, but even she realized it was like, come on, this is not about houses anymore. Which is true.
Very true.
But Cersei doesn't see that, so that's fine.
I know. It was
She's
just
called
about
in the Golden Company. Have we heard anything about them on the show? I haven't.
They're in the books, aren't they?
Okay. Maybe I haven't gotten there yet.
And they've been mentioned because I know that what's her name was part of them. I'm sure, I know Dario wasn't, but I'm sure Barrister Selmy was going to be part of them. They were founded by a Targaryen bastard.
Yeah. Huh.
They're quite a big part of the book, I think. I think a lot of people have said that they're a big part of the book because a lot of people were excited to see that they were coming into it. So it'd be interesting to see. Elephants.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So then we got that scene, that part where she said to him, he was like, "I'm the only one you've got left," and she said, "There's still one more to come." And I was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Should touch your stomach.
Again. Yeah.
And then as he's leaving, the snow starts to fall. Is that the long night? Do we think? Is it here now, or is that just because winter hasn't hit dawn as it? I suppose it's only because I did see a picture. We have a thing called Thronecast on in the UK after it's been aired. And it showed, like, I think it was on Twitter as well, it showed you where the snow, where winter had come to, and it's just come to King's Land at the moment. So,
and it's under snow. I mean, snow's on King's Landing. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably the beginning of it then.
That was the scene that got me thinking that maybe, well, we haven't gotten to the dragon yet, but that the dragon from Bran's vision may not have been Drogon, or that it was the dead one.
The Night King?
Yeah, Viserion. Yeah, because
of that scene, like, that flashback with Snow on the throne. But but I was like, maybe that dragon wasn't one of the good ones. Maybe
because it was on its own, wasn't it? There was only one dragon we saw.
Yeah.
So
it is the Night King riding Viserion over King's Landing.
That would be scary as hell.
Definitely.
Yeah. Where do you go if you're in King's Landing?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Next scene is Sam and Bran.
Sam! Why
He's
did
so funny.
Bran know all the pieces? Why did Bran only know some of it?
I don't understand that.
Oh God, literally, yeah. He's like, I can see everything, and he's like, "Did you know that they actually got married?" And he's like, "Really?
Are you certain?"
I think he doesn't choose what he sees, though, does he? Really, unless he knows the information.
People were commenting.
Okay.
They were saying everything puzzles.
He sees everything, but he can't work everything out. It's only the bits.
Okay, but when he got the flash of when he went back and saw, Lyanna giving birth to John
only
or whatever.
saw that because he was going back in time to see his dad. So it was only that because he was at that point in time. It was just a lucky.
Okay, so all he needed was someone to say, "Oh yeah, she married this guy," and then all of a sudden, then he could see that. Like, he wasn't.
Yeah,
when did he see Ned hold Littlefinger hold a knife to Ned's throat?
Right.
Well, he must have been just looking at his father. What happened to his father in King's Landing?
And then I had other people make comments and say, "Well, it's whenever he's near those trees." Because he's always like near a tree when he sees like a vision or when he's somewhere.
Okay, but he was inside next to a fire this time, so
exactly. So I don't know. I don't. They're like,
it was just
to do with it, and then I'm thinking, well, not every time he's been near a tree. I
don't know. It was very convenient. We'll just leave it to writing, because listen, you can't say bad things about the show. People get pissed.
Yeah.
That's right, Hunter. Tell us about it.
I just didn't understand that. Like, he knew that Lyanna had John, so he couldn't have followed her timeline back, and chosen to see that before. I was like, okay.
Well, this is what I mean. So he was in that time frame, and he'd already seen that scene. So why was it that he didn't hear her say his name is Aegon Targaryen?
Right.
For the second time. Unless he did hear that and he was just
because it's dramatic and we love it.
Yeah.
Listen, just take it. Just take it.
I was just really annoyed by it all. I was just like, just confirming that I literally walked out when he said
Rhaegar. Rhaegar looks so much like Viserys.
Yeah, I'm not speaking about Rhaegar. I was really excited to see Rhaegar, and I did like Rhaegar, and I thought he was great, and I think the actor's great. But I understand that this all the comments are going to come in right now. But he said in the books that he looks exactly like him. Yeah, but there's looking like him, and there's literally being him.
Brothers can look that much alike, and we don't know how far apart they were. I mean, they're brothers.
Every reactor was. Yeah, but I thought aren't Dany and Viserys twins?
No, Viserys is older than her.
Oh, of course, sorry, yeah. But and I don't know. I just thought it was very
convenient.
Yeah, I just wanted to see him with the long hair, because I was imagining that he would have like this long silver hair and like he'd have big armor on and stuff for me to see him then. But we just saw him casual, and I was like, "This is your wedding? Why are you dressed like a pauper?" But it was.
I don't know.
Maybe he didn't feel like he needed to be fancy with her.
Somebody said that the series is 5 years older
than
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
But I just think that Rhaegar was supposed to be the most like good-looking person.
Right.
So he got to see the wedding, and then he says, and then he's like, I like how Brand was the voiceover.
Right.
Yeah.
The wedding, and then we went to the boat scene, and he's gonna knock on, knocking on Danny's door.
That's so nasty. We just got confirmation that that's her goddamn nephew, and the music is still playing from the love scene from them getting married, and now it's them.
Literally,
And
that's
we're
why
so
I was
used
so
to it.
like,
We're like, whoa!
No.
I wasn't. And everyone's like, well, how come you're not used to it? Like, you know, Cersei and Jaime. And I was like, but Cersei and Jaime, we were introduced to them being this. Like, these two characters are separated. We've known them separate.
I don't care how we know them. It's still nasty. Like,
It is to us as outsiders, but neither one of them know they're related.
Right.
It's not going to
So what
last.
happens when they find out? Because Brand's going to tell
It
them.
won't, it won't last.
Yeah.
Right.
They won't care because, like, people have said, like, back then that was normal, you know? Like,
I think they'll care.
You think they'll care?
Yeah, because Danny didn't want. I mean, I know Danny's always assumed she was going to marry brother, but that's the type of. She was never wanted to. I think, and what's her name? John is too much like, I was going to say his dad, too much like his uncle in the fact that like Jaime and the whole honor thing, and Jaime and Cersei were not okay in Ned's eyes.
Right.
I honestly not think it's going to be one of those things that's going to break them up, and then that leads to John going to the wall or whatever. The wall's gone. John going further up north to fight them, and like I said, I think I tweeted it saying that like his father, Rhaegar fought valiantly and nobly, and Rhaegar died. I think John will die in the battle, and because I think that Dany's destined to be alone forever.
I think Dany's going to die and John's going to live.
Oh, I think Dany will die. I think she needs to die because I need to cry. I need to experience what it's like.
Your whole life will be broken. I'm not looking forward to that.
Okay.
But I'll be interested to see what they name the baby. Aegon.
What happened?
I said I'll be interested to see what they name the baby, and then I said Aegon. It's like so self-conceited of Rhaegar to be like, hey, I'm having kids purely for the reason that I want them to be the prince that is promised. That's the only reason he had kids. And then named his second kid the same thing by also making his first kid.
Somebody said that. That's so rude. Like he told I'm not happy about that at all because he totally just threw away his wife, whether they loved each other or not. He threw away his wife and her kids, and made them bastards for him to be with Leanna. It's not cool.
Not even to be honest, he wanted another child to fulfill the prophecy. If we're being honest with ourselves, if we're not trying to be like, oh my god, Lyanna and if we to step out of the Lyanna and Rhaegar in love, like these like star-crossed lovers for a minute and just realise.
We don't know how much in love they were, how long they knew each other.
Yeah, well, I mean that stuff is in the books. We don't know that in the show. In the show, it's all like romanticized. Yeah. So
I didn't read the book. I don't know, but yeah.
And so, from the show standpoint, it's still assholey. Like,
I need your womb. Sure.
Well, she can't say no. He's a prince, right?
Anyway, then obviously, I mean that's the.
But
that's that.
Move on. Why did Tyrion look that way? Does he love Dany?
No, I think it's because he realizes.
What?
Maybe a little bit of both.
I think he just knows that this isn't going to be good for it. I don't think he's. I know a lot of people are confused, thinking he might have been in love. I don't think. I mean, there was that scene in season 6 where he said, when he was talking about Dario, and he said he won't be the first. He wasn't the first, love you, and he won't be the last. And then I was like, there was that look, and I was like, oh my god, does he like her? But I think that's too, like, we can't have everyone bloody liking everyone. It's
No,
like
I think he just really
teenage
respects her.
drama.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think that at all until I started reading other people's comments and watching other reactions. Then I was like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't think about maybe he loved her too. God, there's Jorah. But it was almost a look like, okay, he's gone in there and like they're both not going to be thinking logically anymore. They're going to be thinking with their emotions, and that first.
Yeah.
I was like, what's Jane upset? I didn't take it as like a thing. Then somebody brought it up, and I was like, oh, well, what do I know? Maybe it is.
No, I think he's just. Well, I think maybe it's a little bit of both. Like he could be like a little bit, but he's just worried about them, like you said. Just that's gonna taint things. If they're a couple, that's gonna taint their judgment on everything. So
it is. And he cares for both of them. He's known John, and now he serves Dany. So, yeah.
Someone, this is so off topic. Someone in the comments said that he was pissed because that was his room. Like, where the hell am I going to sleep?
Right. Sleep out on the deck again.
That's hilarious.
Tyrion.
He's great.
Okay.
Then we came to the scene with, I actually really enjoyed that scene, the scene between Arya and Sansa on the top of Winterfell.
Repeating Ned's words.
Yeah.
That he would say to them. Then they actually complimented each other.
Yeah.
That's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Yeah.
Like, don't get used to it.
I know. It was such a sister thing to say. We're still not like, what's happening?
Drop my mic. I'm interested to see where their story goes in season 8 now.
Yeah.
Well,
so speaking of Arya, who's left on her list now? So Cersei in the mountain.
The Red Woman.
Okay.
There's somebody else. Over the Hound.
Yeah.
No, she took him off.
Did she take him off?
She took him off.
She could have killed him, but she didn't.
She said, tell the truth. And she said, I did have him on the list, but took him off.
When did she say that?
When she was at Bravos.
Oh.
Yeah. When the wife was training her, she added him to the list or said his name, and then she hit her, and she said, well, he was on my list, but I took him off.
Yeah.
And then she didn't hit her again, so I was like, oh, okay, good.
Yeah, so I'm still interested to see what's going to happen with her. And then she still has that dagger that was in the book that Sam was reading. So
yeah, the one that kills Grace. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what's going to happen with
it's going to mean something. But I don't know.
So this is, I have a question before we move away from Sam, because he's not in it the rest of the time. Does he have to go back to the wall? Because I know he took his oath, and then they said, okay, you can leave to go become a maester, which he didn't do.
Right.
Or is he allowed to go home, or is he going to go to Winterfell, or like, what's he going to do?
I think he's just hoping for when John comes back for him to be like,
I think he'll miss him.
Excuse you from your. I don't know if John can do that as King of the North. Can John excuse him from the Night's Watch? You can't really, can he? Because it's a.
I don't think so. Yeah. But like, the wall is pretty much non-essential right now because they've established that the wall can't keep them out. They have the dragon.
Well, yeah, the Night's Watch are not needed.
Yeah, they need.
Yeah, they don't need a Night's Watch anymore.
Night's Watch needs to leave.
So after this big war, they won't need a Night's Watch, and maybe he can just go be head of House Tarly or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if he would go home to his mom.
Because his dad's dead. His dad and his brother are dead, so he's the man of the house. So yeah. And he has the family sword still. Yeah. I still feel like he's going to use that for something. I hope so.
He's going to kill another white.
Grayscale. He's killed whites? Yeah. He's going to do something. He might die saving somebody. I swear to God, I don't want him or Tyrion or Arya to die or always.
I don't think he will.
But I think
I hope not.
Because he's wanting to go and write a song on Ice and Fire, and when it'll be like it'll be like 45 years in the future, and it'll be George R.R. Martin that's placing the book on the shelf as an older version of Sam. I'm telling you.
See, I like that.
Make it happen.
Mine is I want Tyrion to be walking through his vineyard with his imp's wine in his hands, because that's what he said he wanted. Just
Aw.
that's what
Yeah.
Let's finish the last scene, then we can talk about everything like that.
Okay.
The last scene is the wall collapsing. Does everyone believe that? I mean, a lot of people think that Tormund and that were gone, but I'm pretty sure they were looking back at the wall as it collapsed. So I don't think they're dead.
I know they were by the steps, and then the steps were like that area was demolished, but we didn't see anything happen. So to me, they're still alive.
I hope so. I don't want Tormund to die.
They're not going to die like that. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I thought Tormund was going to die when he was being drugged by the whites into the.
Yeah.
Because they kept showing his face and like an actual almost death, but like that was, they're not going to take him out like that.
Yeah.
With all those dead people walking past them, they don't just take out that whole watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was, I mean, the thing was, I think because like it's been spoken about so much, and like we discussed it in like the beginning of episode 1 where we were saying, oh, we think the wall's going to come down. I was kind of like, although I was like, oh my God, I was still like, oh, of course this is going to happen.
Because they talked so much that one episode where I was like,
episode 1, wasn't it? Because we said like,
was it episode 1?
Yeah, because we were all talking. You said it. They mentioned about 4 times.
They mentioned it like 4 or 5 times. Sansa said the wall is between us and the north, but there's nothing between us and Cersei. And then and a different episode, the Maester said, but the wall still stands. And then Tormund saw the wall, and like it was like the wall is that thing's coming down.
But it was really good to see.
We're all so surprised at the end. We're like, no, it's coming down.
I was like, finally.
I don't know why the dragon suddenly got loads of holes in its wings, though.
Right?
I was like, I know it's dead, but like nothing happened to its wings. It just fell.
George, you can't say things like that.
Unless
take it back.
Unless they cut.
But if it has, where the chains came from, we don't remember.
But if it has got holes, don't you think it'd be good if like instead of, because he was riding it pretty well, the Night King. If it was like if it was just riding like this, like just crazy. Just spinning like kings like that. That'd be great.
Wow.
But no, when you see
he's dead now, he has to have holes in his wings.
Yeah.
So.
He has to look scary.
Yeah, I okay, someone brought up too, I was really expecting him to have like snow and ice as like his breath or whatever, but his blue fire, which is hotter than the regular fire, why wouldn't he have ice breath? I want him to have ice breath. It's gonna be harder for him to beat though if his ice breath or whatever is hotter than Drogon's.
But also, what happens if he accidentally turns around to say hello to the the whites and then just breathe? They'll just go.
Hello. Wow.
But imagine
halitosis. Like,
imagine if it's actually Viserion who actually kills them all by accident. He turns around to greet them all. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm laughing way too hard.
You been drinking, Hunter?
No, unfortunately.
Come on.
I forgot that my M&M's in the kitchen. It's waiting for me.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
Priorities. All right, so is Viserion an ice dragon? Remember, y'all were talking about that as well in episode 1. Y'all were mentioning the Clegane Bowl, the wall, the ice dragon. One dragon was going to die, and is Viserion an ice dragon? Is that what that is?
No, I don't. I think he's just got the fire that's the blue fire.
Okay,
because he's also super speedy, isn't he? Like, what happens when you die is your skills are better. So I just think that's the whole point. He's got, instead of yellow fire, he's got blue fire, which means that it's more powerful. He's faster and stronger.
Okay.
So.
Oh.
He must have a cold back though with the Night King riding on him.
He was riding that thing steady. Like, he had been doing it since he was 2.
Yeah.
Like, he was having no trouble.
No, I know. Well, he'd known about it, hadn't he? Because we all know who he is, don't we? Michelle's favourite theory.
What?
Share your theory with Hunter and these new people that have joined us.
She'll know the whole theory that Bran is the Night King, and Michelle hates it.
What?
You've never heard that theory?
No, I've
They
never
dress
heard
the
that.
same and everything.
Exactly. It must be an American thing. I think it's
British.
right. Yeah.
That Bran is the Night King?
Explain why, George.
Wait there, I'll get it up on here. There's loads of stuff. Did I tag you? Was it you? Did you tag me in it, or somebody tagged me in the thing that when there was an overview of the walkers, and they were in the shape of the they were in the shape of the Stark. It looked like they were in the shape of the Stark sigil of the direwolf.
My husband said that, and I was like, "What? I didn't see it at all." But he's like, "It's a wolf. You don't see it." I'm like, "My eyes don't cross that way. I did not."
That's why he's after John.
Oh.
Melissa brought that up. Unqualified nerd. She brought that up in her video as well, and she says, "Do you see the Stark sigil in the snow?" And I'm looking, and I've even paused it, and I'm looking, and I'm like,
"Yeah." I was like, "I don't see."
I mean,
I saw a turtle. I did not see a wolf. Like there's no.
Okay. Could have been.
I'll take it though. If y'all say it's there, I'll accept it. But
okay. Yeah, I won't argue that. But the Bran being the Night King, George is saying that Bran was, when the children of the, I almost said children of the corn. That's not old. The children of the forest took that dragon glass and pushed it into his chest and made him that regular guy. That was Bran, grown up Bran. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, when he blonde?
Here you go. Let me share this screen, and I'll show you this little thing that somebody did. Right, hang on. What that? Right there. So it's the same clothes.
Okay.
So people think that that's why.
Well, I mean, they're cold and it's the north.
They all wear skirts and boots. Right.
But literally, if you type it.
We're going by the outfit right now.
No, look, it's all here.
Okay. It's all here. He's like, hold on. I've never heard this.
I can't believe you never heard it. Oh my God.
Again,
now we're George. I did send you something off of I think it was off of Facebook where it's Bran's face, and then he gets real close to the camera and he turns into the Night King's face. I sent you that as a joke, as a ha joke.
Yeah, I do remember that.
What's happening? Okay.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. I'll have to look at that, but no, he was a blonde guy, and didn't they say he was fighting that, they caught him because he was one of the ones fighting them, and so.
And this was thousands of years ago. Bran was born to Ned and Catelyn Stark. Now, I don't understand that.
Time travel.
Time travel's a bitch, but I don't know. That's. I don't like that one.
We have 18 months to think about it.
How would they fit that in there?
Because Bran went back to try and stop the Night King.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. But no, I don't like it.
No.
Which is why, or maybe I don't know. There are some good things. There are some links, but I mean, you can make links to anything in the show.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, that would kind of. No, your hair bounce. It was pretty. Sorry.
Sorry, got a headache now. Should we open up some questions now that we've finished?
Yeah.
Yes.
The episode. Let's
I'm sure
some
we've missed
questions, guys. Probably, but they'll let us know that
Okay.
I'm sure they like to let me know in my comments all the time. Send your questions. Oh.
Y'all heard us talk nonsense for a while now. We know you have questions.
Oh wait, okay, real quick. So how do we think that they're going to kill the Night King?
Oh God. Well, fire ain't gonna do it.
All right.
Could they get that glass back out of him?
Well, we talked about that at the end of the first episode, and I was like, you had to lay down for surgery. He's not going to volunteer for that. So
Hybrin is gonna capture him somehow and
do some experiments on him.
Huh?
I mean, I just think he might he might just get down there to King's Landing and be like, I
Nah.
literally just want to get away from the cold. Like, none of you've asked no one's asked what he wants.
Right? He just wants to go down south because he's fucking cold. He wants a vacation.
Yeah. And all these people are like attacking him.
Oh my
And he's just
all these
like,
people following him.
yeah, and all these people that had died. And he's like, I'll bring you back to life because he's like, you shouldn't be dead. Like, are you trying to help them?
He's really a good guy.
Right?
Oh my
You're
God.
so misunderstood.
We're not doing this. This is not Game of Thrones. Stop it.
Listen, after this season, anything's possible. So.
Sam's gonna kill the Night King with his sword.
You think
and
so?
then Sam is gonna be-
with his sword?
Yeah.
What's it called again? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Not Long. That's not a good one.
Yeah, here you go. Jess in the comments, Essex says, just put, he just wants a summer home.
Right? A vacation house in Dorne. That's all he
We
wants.
all do. I want a beach house.
What's Sam's sword called?
You should know this. You've got it written
I'm
down,
looking
sure.
for it. Listen, I can't know everything.
It's not Lightbringer, is it?
That doesn't sound right.
No, Lightbringer's the one that was
Guys, what's
Isn't
the
it
name
you?
of the sword?
Heartsbane.
Heartsbane.
That's been written over and over. Heartsbane. Okay, we got it. Heartsbane. Okay. It's always
I
seen
got it
that.
right
Heartsbane.
I made it to that episode. I just did not write down the name of the sword.
Where's Eastwatch? East. Okay. Where's Eastwatch, guys?
By the ocean.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
By the sea, not the ocean.
I'm sorry, by the
sea.
sea.
The land beyond the wall. Oh, there's a little place there called Brandon's Gift.
Called what?
Oh. Brandon's Gift. Nice.
Oh gosh, that's going to confirm his theory.
I was just thinking. My computer's sitting on top of my books, so I can't look at the map. I have all the books piled up with my computer on top of it. So, any questions,
Question.
Guys, questions, quick.
comments, criticisms, anything?
Don't criticism, please. I'm not prepared for criticism.
Listen, you gotta get used to it. If I'm here, you gotta get used to it.
I'm getting messages.
The Frozen Shore.
Can the Night King be Targaryen?
Is a lot of people think that he's the first three-eyed raven.
Oh, really?
Like, because he could see the fact that, because obviously that was the thing, that when Bran saw the bloody Night King, he was, and then the Night King looked at him and all the things went, all the ravens like flew away. He was standing in the exact same spot that they ended up standing on and being trapped in. So the Night King knows what's going on. That's why he had the chains, because he knew. Because people think he's a green seer.
So he can see like Bran does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, because he was able to control. I don't think the birds were scared of the Night King when he looked at them. He obviously has some sort of power that made them.
Right. Right.
And that's when Bran was like,
Helen?
so why can't it be Bran?
Fine.
or not Bran, but it is a previous three-eyed raven or
Right.
something.
Well, that could make sense.
Let's say, yeah, someone said that he's a green seer. What if Cersei dies of childbirth after giving birth to a dwarf, which makes her realise how wrong she was to Tyrion because Cersei loves her children
Yes.
and then leaves?
I thought about that. Yeah.
That's so ironic.
But the
But
baby
again,
has to
everything
die.
comes back in Game of Thrones, so that would totally be poetic for her to have a door.
But it would have to die because she'd only had 3 kids.
Right.
Right.
So
It would die and it would kill her also.
let's have a look. What else have we got?
But it's also possible too that Arya could still kill Cersei because I have
She's
people
got little-
telling me, yeah, she has all these faces and she's got little
She's got-
face now.
little fingers.
Like as of now, she doesn't know that he's dead. Now I know there was a lot of people in that room that saw him get killed.
Right.
But maybe before word gets out that he's dead, and it's really winter is really here now, so it's harder for the ravens to travel and deliver news, right? Give email, so to speak. So they won't know. So she could still kill Cersei because the prophecy said it was a sibling, not necessarily one of her siblings.
Yeah, that's what I've said, that it would be the sibling of Joffrey and Bran. Whatever his name was, the annoying one.
Tommen.
Yeah.
So I think that's very plausible. What else have we got? Do you think that everyone will die and nobody will rule the Seven Kingdoms?
That'd be funny.
It's just like I want it to start going like on the ending scene, like be like the first. Everyone's dead and everything's gone, even the Night King, all magic and everything, and just a little tree sprouts out of the ground, and then that's it.
Like Neverending Story. Like this is one sad.
Like
everything is black.
It all starts again, and it all starts again. But Bran's still alive, and the children put the glass in, and we go right.
Oh.
Everyone keeps saying, "So you're saying Bran's battling Bran?" I'm like, yeah, of course he is.
Time travel, it could happen.
Just the Night King telling Lee and Katzin should join him. Don't you think Bran would warn Jon about the Night King and his new dragon?
Yeah.
Well,
he needs to get his eyes over to the wall to see what just happened.
I mean, we don't know how long after. Like, we don't know the time frame of from when they were on the boat to when we saw the Night King destroy the wall. We don't know if it's happening at the same time.
Well, that's the thing with season 7. The time gaps are being
pushed together.
Yes. But people, it's a good point that people have made, like, well, when we go to the movies and we see an hour and a half long film, a lot of stuff takes place, and that's true. But we're not used to that. In the first 6 seasons, it took Dany 60 episodes to get one place to another. But it was her character. It was her getting an army. It was a process. But now they're just kind of doing all this, and everybody's going, "This is stupid. I hate it. I hate it." But there's been such great moments in every episode. Something great's happened. It hasn't all been shit. It hasn't.
No.
It's just not
Even
one of the
Hunter
strongest
says
seasons.
Who? Even Hunter just said agreed with you. So see,
it's still Game of Thrones.
She doesn't hate everything.
No.
Calm down.
Yeah. It's still Game of Thrones. Like, damn, like it's better than like everything else on TV right now. Well, except for Legion. But like, come on.
There's little holes in the.
We're used to a certain
on those.
Yeah, it's their fault. They set themselves up for this. They gave us a standard of quality, and then like
then they were like, "Bye, George R. R. Martin."
Yeah, but I'm still gonna watch it because I'm a freaking dork and I love this show. So yeah.
What else have we got? It could be that having the 4th child makes Cersei think she broke the prophecy, and that makes her happy. Maybe, but the prophecy. I mean, suppose prophecies. So no, I was going to say Harry Potter. Quit then. Had nothing to do with. I
don't have anything for that.
Prophecies can only be obtained by those who they are about. Lucius Malfoy.
This is not Harry Potter.
Order the Phoenix.
This is a good question. Just another theory. Do you think that Arya will slit Cersei's throat and Jaime will grab her throat to stop the bleeding, but he ends up strangling her? That's from Titanic.
I was like, the movie Titanic? Never mind. Sorry. I was like, what movie did you watch? That's who. How did you come up with that one?
I don't know. I think if he strangles her, if Jaime's the one that kills her, it's going to be because he's had enough of her shit.
Yeah, I think he's just going to kill her.
He won't kill him, but I think he will be able to kill her because he's in their relationship.
Yeah,
she's the abuser, and he takes. And
for sure.
and he's just finally done because he's left. But
yeah. After Winds of Winter, after she blew up the sets, he's never looked at her the same the whole time. Like, that's the one thing that he's known as a Kingslayer for stopping the Mad King from blowing everyone up, and then she turns around and does it, and now she's pulling all this crap. Like, his breaking point. He already left her now.
I know.
He's done. So,
and he always knew she was off. Unhinged and off track, but now he sees her for the evilness that she is, and she doesn't care. She just doesn't care.
Right.
What have we got? George, you're a latecomer to Game of Thrones. What did you do? What did you before you got into it all? Any regrets? Well, American Mom's a latecomer too. What did you do? I assume it means what did you before you got into it all? Any regrets? Or what did I think? I didn't think anything. All I knew about the show, which I said from the beginning, is I knew Jon Snow. I knew that just Jon Snow died and came back to life because it was all over my Facebook.
Oh, you knew that part?
Mm-hmm.
I knew nothing.
All my friends watch Game of Thrones, so I was literally like, "Oh my god, I can't believe Jon Snow's dead!" And then they're all in Britain because, like, I don't know if everyone just likes to leak things, but all over my Facebook was like, from the newspapers saying, "Jon Snow's alive," Jon Snow's not dead. I don't know, but yeah, it was. So I knew that happened, and I did say,
didn't it take you 6 months to do it? When did you?
Yeah, I started in December.
Okay.
Only because I was in a live stream with Jess and everyone was talking about it, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. This is really annoying.
Right.
And she was like, you should watch it. And I was like, because I did watch the first. I remember watching it because when I re-watched it properly for when I started doing the reactions, I watched the first scene where they're in the snow, and I turned it off after. After that, I was like, I hate medieval stuff. I'm turning this off. It's boring.
That's funny.
And then I obviously came back to it. I hadn't got up to the point with Daenerys in it, so that was why.
But did you like Lord of the Rings?
I never watched Lord of the Rings until like 2 years ago.
Oh.
And I binge watched them all.
I thought he was going to end that sentence.
My friend went, no, don't worry.
I know.
My friend was like, you should watch.
I watched it. When I started the channel in April, I was still doing reactions to Once Upon a Time because that season was wrapping up. And then I was like, I want to start watching Lost and maybe How to Get Away with Murder. Y'all can give me some suggestions. And like Game of Thrones was like thrown at me, like, and I was like, really? I'm thinking, and then the first thing I thought of was, okay, Sean Bean's in that from Lord of the Rings. Like, that's my favorite movie of all time. And I was like, Boromir's in it. I didn't know he was an actual. I never knew Sean Bean was.
I didn't even know he was in Lord of the Rings until you kept saying it. Sorry, I'm just looking for something. I'm just looking for something under my bed. Hang on.
Where is he? Okay.
I'm under my bed. Just bear with me.
Anyway.
Anywho.
But people, after Ned's death, they were like, didn't you know that Sean Bean would not live through a movie? And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I only really know him from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I thought Game of Thrones was like he was the main character.
Right.
And that's why I started watching it. And I was just, I was so distraught. I was just like, I have to keep watching this show. I still liked it, but then it just season 2 and on, it just got better. And I was like, oh.
Had you heard of it before that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, had you? Yeah. See, I hadn't even heard of it. I hadn't even heard of it.
I've heard of Casablanca too, and I haven't seen that.
I love that movie so much. Oh my God.
There's a lot of things I've heard of, and I'm like, okay, that's good for everybody. That's a phenomenon out there.
I hadn't heard of it because my husband is in the military, so he was stationed overseas, and watched it he binge watched it while he was gone, and then when he came back, he's like, "You need to watch Game of Thrones." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" I had never heard of it. Right. I only had one friend who kind of watched it, but since I didn't watch it, we didn't talk about it.
Right.
So he was like, "No, you need to watch Game of Thrones." Like I'm like, "Okay, I will watch Game of Thrones if you read Harry Potter." So, so that was our
yes. Okay.
So I started watching, right? When they get that was a good anyway. So I watched the first season, and then I would go talk to him about it. Like after every episode, I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this happened. Does this mean this?" And I was like trying to talk to him about it. And he was like, "What are you talking about? What? I don't remember." I'm like, you got me hooked on this, and I can't even ask you anything about it. So that's why I started my channel, because I needed people to talk about it with, because he was useless. Even now, even now, like the scene with Gilly reading the prophecy with Sam.
Yeah.
Like, because I watched the episode after I reacted to it with him, and I'm sitting there like all excited, waiting for him to get that part, and he's like, "Why are you looking at me?" I'm like, "Oh, don't you understand?" So I didn't tell him anything. So then he just watched last night. He just watched the finale, and oh, are those Harry Potter?
Yes.
I love you so much. We have 3 sets here because that's the summer reading for my kids in the house too, was Harry Potter.
Yeah,
I'm hardcore Harry Potter. But yeah, last night he finally watched the finale, and the scene where they get married, he's like, "Who is this again?" I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you." I was so mad. I'm like, "How are you moderating anything if you don't know what people are talking about?"
Great moderator. That's funny. I'm glad I started watching it though, because it is probably my favorite TV show now. I mean, I love The Walking Dead. I've been watching The Walking Dead for, it'll be 8 years now.
Yeah.
Coming up in October. So I've been watching that longer, but they're different. One's you know, like an apocalyptic thing. So that's in its own genre. So that's my favorite for that. But Game of Thrones is my favorite, like, drama. Good Lord, George. Look at how many pages.
I love it.
I'm not reading any of that.
Why?
I don't like to read. I really don't.
Look
I
at
like
them.
to be an audiobook.
That just like internally hurt my soul. Like, you don't even know how much I just almost wanted to vomit the fact that you just said you don't like to read.
Hey, American people.
Too. I'm sorry.
I'm so hot right now.
See what that says?
The Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's Stone. Yeah. Not Sorcerer's Stone.
Listen, chill out.
Just because they had to change it because people didn't know what a philosopher was.
How can I? Okay, you know what? That's not the topic of conversation. No.
Oh, that made it worse. I won't talk anymore. That would bring us back together, Hunter. I see one. You're like, oh no.
Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say they were perfectly
George
not.
to read it to you.
Just like 4 days later.
Pajamas on.
Okay,
Got her voice
now
while
moving
reading
on
it.
Now moving on to the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, we have 4
I know we're
sets.
talking about Game of Thrones here, but can I just ask what's your favorite Harry Potter book?
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
That's like asking what my favorite child is. Are you serious? Which?
Yeah, but everyone's got a favorite, so stop pretending.
No.
This person with no children. He has no idea.
No, I can't do that. I can't do that.
There you go.
I can't do that.
Order the Phoenix.
George, don't be mean.
Chamber of Secrets is the worst.
Chamber of Secrets sucks. I know which one I don't like, but
there you go.
Yeah.
Work your way back, and then maybe you'll get.
I honestly think
I
hated the film, but I loved the book of
which
Prisoner
one?
of Azkaban.
We can't see it. It's blurry.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
I like the film.
But
you know what? I didn't see any of the movies until the 5th one. The 5th one was the first movie I saw.
Well, we can't spoil them because Jess is watching them. And it's
the best
thing ever. She's doing it on her Patreon. She's never seen one before, and she's been watching them. And she's just watched the Half-Blood Prince, and she was like, "Oh my God!"
I was so mad they added that. Anyway, we'll talk about that later, George.
she's there, so we don't want to say anything.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
She said something.
Okay, if I had to pick a favorite Harry Potter book, it'd probably the last one. If I had to pick one.
No, but it's so slow.
I like slow. Listen. I love slow, detailed, like.
Oh, I was gonna say I really like the part from, but then I was like, oh no. Mine's signed by Neville.
Oh, that's cool. He grew up to be handsome. Totally off subject, but. Anyway.
Sorry. Any questions on Game of Thrones?
I know she's finishing off her wine over there.
Y'all just carry on. I'll find something to do.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I did not read The Cursed Child. Did you read it?
I went to go and see the very first. I went to
Wow.
the first ever, not premiere.
Are we still
Premiere,
talking
the
about-
previews
Yeah.
of it, and I was on BBC Breakfast twice and on 5 radio stations talking about it.
Really?
And everyone hates the book, and I understand why. But if you go and see it, you will understand that it is one of the best pieces of theatre ever. Written, it's dreadful. It's fan fiction. It should never
Yeah.
be canonized. But as a play, it's great.
Gotcha. Yeah,
But
I haven't read it.
Submitted to it. Have you not read it?
No,
Oh my god!
because
So
it
you
ends at
have
book 7, and that's it. I'm not talking about anything else after that. So.
I'm not going to tell you what happens in it. Okay, sorry guys. Any questions? on-
Bye.
Anyway, Game of Thrones. Okay, Game of Thrones. Any more? Do we have any more questions about?
Sorry,
Game
there's
of
probably been loads, and I'm just
Thrones?
like, hey, look at those.
They are boring me.
I'm sorry,
It's okay.
because you haven't read the books.
That's my fault.
It's your own fault.
How do we think? What do we think? Season 8, episode 1. What's going to happen?
Oh,
Season 8, episode 1. Okay.
they're gonna make
5
it.
things you want to see in the premiere.
Oh, in the premiere.
You think of that while I put.
And
this
they're
back
going to
in
be
the
long episodes, right?
Right.
Six
Yeah,
episodes.
between,
an hour and
up to 2 hours.
2 hours? Almost 2 hours?
2 hours, yeah.
Wow.
So that's going to be fun editing into 10 minutes.
So they won't have the excuse of it being like, a short season because they're extended the episodes, so they better bring it.
So it would be a double, basically.
2 episodes in one, basically. Yeah,
Mhm.
they better bring it.
Yeah,
3, 4,
Don't leave
6,
anything
8, 9,
out.
10.
exactly. Well, Danny and John will make it to the north. Obviously, I guess they'll be traveling.
And she'll be like, oh.
Depends on how long it takes to get there.
Right?
Oh, please. She'll have the baby, like, in the first episode.
Yeah,
So
episode 1 will be the baby. The kid will be born.
Her and Cersei will be waddling out of their
Yeah,
rooms.
They've gone from, like, the 2 mad queens to the 2 pregnant ones.
That's funny.
Like, compare spices together.
I think something that's going to happen is Arya's going to be heading to King's Landing.
You think so?
I think she's going to leave.
No, she needs to wait for John.
I know that, and I want that reunion so bad, but I feel like I'm not going to get it for some reason.
But she might get antsy and just be like, okay, I'm out.
Right.
She's like,
Like John's busy with something else, and I've been home, and now I need to take care of what I need to take care of.
Where's
Right.
Bronn in all this? Is he still at King's Landing?
Yeah. Right?
That's what I was saying. Like when Jamie left, he was just like, I thought he would have been like, Bronn, get your stuff and let's go. She's
Right.
lost it. She's really off the rails. We're out of here because she's going to kill
he
you.
left him there.
Kill him. She blames Bronn for all kinds of stuff. She hates him. So he needs to get out of
No, she
there.
can't be in the scene with him.
True.
No, I mean, not the
So I don't know
actor.
how they're going to work.
But yeah, she always brings
they
up
can't-
that he did the meeting with Tyrion without permission and all that stuff. So
Imagine if they're like,
Jamie to-
Lena, this isn't in the
What are you
script. And she's
doing?
like, yes, it is.
George,
Get back. What are you doing?
I would just put my Harry Potter books back under the bed.
Aww. Putting his
you
things
have to take care of them. Listen, you have to take care of them. Okay, they're special.
I know, they're bloody first copies.
Anyways,
Anyway,
What else?
What else?
Season 8 episode.
so Braun is Defarcher. Read his comment.
Bronn
What?
is sucking Podrick's magic.
Did you see it?
that's not cool.
This is a
And
family show.
It's Tyrion that has the magic one because he's a dwarf. Pods is just supposed to be fantastic.
Yeah, it's the Lady
That's
Quiller.
how that's how I want it to end. I want the season 8 to end with him saying exactly what he did to the,
What
to the
happens?
girls.
Speak up, George.
I want Podrick to say in the fan like exactly what he did to those girls.
No, I want the end of that joke, Tyrion's joke. I once brought honeycomb and a jackass. So I want to know the end of that damn joke.
Oh boy, remember what happens next?
Do you think Cersei will? So do you think Cersei will die this season? Second question: do you think Jon and Dany are going to live happily ever after? I think one of them will die.
Yeah,
Daenerys is going to die.
Yeah, Cersei will die, and Dany's gonna die.
Dany, yeah.
And if Jon lives and goes on the throne, then I'm
And
going to throw everything at the TV.
And also, they keep saying any of these arrows could have found your heart. Like at any point when you're on the dragon, an arrow could find your heart. They keep saying that.
I know. Tyrion's been warning her, but she keeps that you can always say that in hindsight. Like, well, if she didn't show up, then she wouldn't have saved all those guys at the, when they were on the rock. But once the arrow hits her, then everybody's gonna be like, oh, see, now she should have listened to Tyrion and not gone out.
And he said twice, once when they were having that talk about, right after they were talking about all the guys that loved her, whatever. He said twice that what happens after you're gone. And remember, she got mad at him for saying, oh, you thought about my death a lot, whatever. Like, what happens when you're gone? Who's going to succeed you? You haven't put out a plan yet. They keep bringing that up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's out.
But what if she is killed by an arrow, just like Ygritte was?
Ollie comes back
right
just
through the heart. No, Ollie comes back.
Ollie comes back just to kill Dany.
As a wife.
Oh.
Gosh.
No, they burned them. But he can't do that. Don't do that. I actually thought about that for a second.
You were like,
no. Jon will never marry again. Yeah. Another woman's shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
I know. Yeah.
You give love a bad name. Anyway.
Do you think that die, considering that they have a huge plot armor? R plus L equals J. Jon plus pregnancy for Dany. What?
So they're saying that you think they're going to die because the whole he needs to find out where his parentage and Dany's pregnant. Like they've got too much plot armor. But I mean, they could find out. Jon can find out who his parents are. He's going to find that out in the first episode.
Yeah, Bran is all excited to tell him. So
yeah, he's going to find out from Bran.
Yeah, or Sam, either one of them. Like,
yeah, you see, I keep thinking about the ending because, like George R. Martin, a couple of people said this, and I've seen the interview where he says he believes in like a bittersweet ending. What would be bittersweet?
But it's going to be. There's no season 9, right? We're not. No. They're not carrying this on. No. This is it.
That Dany and Jon die and that their child is
the king.
The king
is the heir.
And he's Azor. Oh.
Then that way, that person's the true heir because they both think they are.
Right.
What about Gendry? What about Gendry? We haven't talked. What if Gendry is the rightful heir and he and Arya get married?
I said I thought he was a prince that was promised because of like drawing fire, the sword from the fire, because he's a blacksmith.
Right.
So he'll create weapons out of dragon glass.
Right.
I'm assuming that's where Jon got that badass dragon glass knife.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I want him Gendry to get with Arya, and they're headed to Winterfell. Where is he? They didn't even show him the last episode. Where is he?
Is he not?
Gendry.
He was still at. He made it to.
The Night's Watch.
Ed. Yeah, Night's Watch.
Right.
No, but East Watch.
So did he? But did he? Yeah, East, whatever it is. But did he stay there? But he's not a part of the Watch. So where is he?
Right.
Is he gone again?
Where's Gendry again?
Yeah.
God knows.
Yeah, I want him and Arya to get together too.
I know. I shipped them. I mean, before he went off Rowan and we never saw him again, I was like, oh, they're going to get together. And then I thought, well, I think they've written him off the show. I haven't seen him.
He was on something else, wasn't he? Wasn't he on another, like a BBC show or something?
He's been on loads of kid shows. When I was a child, I used to watch. Oh, God. He was on shows. Let's just throw things over. He was on shows I used to watch.
Okay.
But somebody said, a question, how do you think Varys will die?
I don't know. The priestesses know this.
I'm hoping he doesn't, but
He saw something in the fire when the sorcerer threw his
Parts.
weenie in there.
Yeah.
Yes. Balls, whatever it is.
What did he hear? We don't know, do we?
No, we don't know.
No, we don't. I think he knows, but because the priestesses, they always talk, when they talk about his death, he makes that face like, you know, my inner thoughts, you know, something is like, what could it be?
I don't want him to die.
Somebody said Danny will burn him.
No.
If he betrays her again or looks at her cross-eyed, she will.
Yeah.
She's already had that warning. I don't know.
I think they're buds out. I don't think he would do that. Oh, I really hope he doesn't do anything to betray her. Because they had that nice moment in the first episode or second, whatever it was, where they were like,
and she said, come to me if you ever think
yeah,
I'm not doing anything right. And he said, okay, I will.
I feel like he would. He's been helping her this whole time.
Right.
And even like when she was a baby trying to, Robert sent assassins after her to go kill her, whatever. He like always sent word ahead of her. So I don't feel like he would betray her after doing all of that.
To do something now, just to,
yeah.
Why do we think that? Why do we think Melisandre's gone to Volantis?
Didn't she say that when she was talking to Varys?
Yeah, she said she's gone to Volantis.
Yeah.
So you mean, what is she doing there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody said she's.
I don't know. Is that where they come from?
Yeah.
What they think she's doing there? What is she doing?
Get a load of red priestesses to kill the White Walkers.
What are they gonna do?
Varys is a merman. What is all this about Varys being a merman?
That's everywhere. I don't know why.
I saw that meme. It's kind of funny. It was like it showed him on a rock, and he was like, "I want to be where the people are." And it had his face with this mermaid tail, and I was like, "That's hilarious."
That's funny. He's a merman.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh,
What's somebody say?
we don't know what they're doing.
Remember when everyone said this season a main character is gonna die every episode, and then almost no important characters died this season apart from Orlena and Littlefinger. That's so true. But I think there's obviously got
I'll be on edge the whole time.
For next.
Yeah.
Season. Let's be honest. Season 7 was a prequel to season 8. Like that's all it was used for.
It's a setup, just like season 5.
Yeah.
I liked season 5, but yeah, it was a setup for season 6.
But yeah.
When John died? No, how did it end? I forget already.
What? Season
what?
5?
What?
Season 5. John died in episode 9. What happened in episode 10?
No,
He died in 10. That was
9. 9 was Vala.
9 was what?
Vala.
I don't know what that means.
Vala?
Oh, that's right. Okay. And and then the last episode, Sansa jumped off the thing with
Theon.
Theon, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a season with Ramsay. I like that season.
Okay. So how did they leave season 5 again? I know you said John died.
Yeah.
That was the big cliffhanger.
Yeah, and Sansa jumping off the building, off the castle.
Getting away.
Right.
Okay.
And Shireen died in episode 9.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And I cried.
Me too. Like, oh.
At the wrong
I just
part.
need there to be closure.
It was more emotional that Danny was fighting a dragon than that Shireen had just died.
I was so mad they didn't give Shireen, like, that should have been the end of the episode. We needed to properly mourn her. Damn it. I was so mad they cut to Danny. It was a great scene, but I was so mad they cut.
Yeah. They do that kind of stuff, and then they put something right after it, and you're like, wait a minute, my adrenaline's going, I can't concentrate. Okay, fine.
Like with Littlefinger, this episode, like Littlefinger is dead. Like, give me a second.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, somebody said same as Renly. Yeah, that was like the first scene in one of the seasons. I mean, in one of the episodes, he gets stabbed by the shadow demon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then we're like, moving on.
Yeah.
Wait, stop.
Yeah.
You just got stabbed and killed by a shadow.
I thought they were gonna drag that shadow thing out for a little bit longer.
So
Like,
did I.
boom. Yeah.
Imagine if it's still out there.
He's minding his own business. You know what? Leave him
Yeah.
alone. He hasn't killed anybody that we know of. That would be a twist. They bring that back.
Oh.
It finds Stannis and goes into him and makes him human again.
Oh. You don't think Bran chopped him up into little bits or anything?
No, he doesn't. Bran only cares about like anything to do with him.
Okay.
He's like, oh, I can only see what happens to me.
No, Brienne. You keep doing
Oh,
that.
Brienne.
Yeah, Brienne.
What
When
about-
she killed him.
Oh,
You don't think she like chopped him up? Anyway.
I
Okay.
think
here's
he just.
Ashley Moore says, well, there are 1,000 soldiers protecting the temple of the Lord of Light in Volantis. Melisandre could bring them to Westeros.
Mm.
Purely so she can get Jon Snow's book.
Are they priests with powers, soldiers? Like 1,000 power? Is that what that means?
Soldiers, aren't they?
Or just
I'm assuming they're like
regular
red
people?
priests like her, so
That's what I was thinking.
Or they're like the Brotherhood of No Banners, because they believe in the Lord of Light. They'll just be followers of the Lord of Light.
right.
Some of them might have.
What do y'all think the Hound's next arc is going to be?
I was just thinking that he should be a priest now, right? Like,
I
do
mean,
we
he
think
could see something in the fire, and now that
Yeah,
Thoros is gone, Thoros, I don't care how you say it.
that guy who saw
I'm just-
stuff. Yeah, he's gone. So, yeah, I think Hound would be the next one.
Yeah.
I think that would
I think
be. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You've got to go find out.
Is that
So
how-
who would he bring back? So who would have to die in order for him to try to bring them back? Is the question? Because would that be how he would find out
Arya.
that he would, Arya? Interesting.
Arya or Brienne back?
Yeah,
No, he'll bring them back. It's fine, Michelle.
that would be the only way I would think that he would find out that he could do that if someone died and he started to pray over them and then.
Well, Beric is still around. Remember, we don't know if he's dead, so let's let him die a seventh time and let him try it out on him. I don't want Arya being a guinea pig if he's not sure what he's doing. And
But does he
not
care that
around.
much about Beric though? I don't think he would care though. I mean, he would care, but I don't think he would. I don't think he would feel it as much as if Arya died. Oh,
True.
Let's stop saying that. Let's stop
Okay.
saying Arya died in the same sentence. Let's move on. You're gonna have anxiety.
Any more questions?
Oh, she's saying they're slave soldiers known as the Fiery Hand. Ashley, are you reading the books? Because I don't know any of this. All right, they're
Aren't they
slave
still alive?
soldiers.
I
They
thought,
just
isn't she?
help fight. Fiery Hand. So they would probably have those swords. They could go like that with their swords too. Ooh, 1,000 of those. That'd be great. For the whites, not the.
yeah.
Do you think the Night King can be killed since he's immune to dragon fire as seen in episode 6? Possibly.
Yeah.
But he's surely he's got to die.
Yeah. Sit down. I told you.
Surely they're gonna die.
Yep.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Just for banter.
you think we'll see the faceless man again?
Maybe.
Ah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You think so?
No, they were really.
Will we know if we see?
True.
We
we
might
could
have
be seeing them now. We don't even know.
We've already seen him this season.
Yeah.
Where do you think the Golden Company are going to attack with their war elephants first?
Ooh. What's south? What's down there other than
Dorne.
Dorne?
Usually,
But Cersei has
That's not
control of
Dorne.
Dorne. So not the Reach.
We've got
River-
Dornish Marches.
where was Cat from? That was
Garden.
in the south.
River Run.
Yeah, River Run.
It's literally Dawn. 3
That's it.
whispering sounds.
But he's bringing them back on ships so they could land anywhere.
They'll land in Blackwater Bay, won't they? You'd assume.
Anytime I think of elephants, all I can picture in my head is the music from Aladdin. Like, yeah, it's
Prince
that's all I'm picturing now with them coming in.
Yep. That's funny. Okay, now that's all I can think about.
See?
They'll take Storm's End.
Storm's End?
Yeah.
What is that?
Where is it? Where Baratheon's from?
Because the show doesn't care about logic. That's funny.
How
Anything
about
else?
making thousands of arrow tips out of dragon glass? The war would be over real fast if they hit the Night King. It's over, right? Possibly. I assume.
They just have to get to the Night King.
He already
But
has.
if he's got
was
dragon
made
glass
with
in him,
dragon
how-
glass. I don't think hitting him with more dragon glass is going to do anything. It's got to be the opposite, right?
Right.
He was made with that. I think that has to come out. I don't know how else he's going to die. Those freaking
Would
kids
that
in the
be-
forest.
With that Arya's knife sword, because I mean it cures grayscale, so maybe it has some other kind of property to extract things.
Possibly.
I'm totally just flying by the seat of my pants here. Like, I'm just saying.
I don't know. We've got to Google some stuff, y'all. We've got to Google what all can this blade do?
Mm-hmm.
All about dragon glass, and what was something else we were going to look up? And Bran being the Night King. We all have homework to do, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not doing any of this, by the way.
I'm not either, but if they do it for us, I'll let you know.
I want to see Mira again. Do we reckon we'll see Mira, Reel and Howard?
Oh yeah.
She was heading home with her family when
Alan Reed even.
they came, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is first after the East Watch? Will Winterfell be hit first after
Let's have a look.
the Night's Watch after that other wall? Tell us.
Eastwatch by the Sea is. Hang on. Where is it? Eastwatch by the Sea is there.
Okay.
So there's Eastwatch by the Sea. So if they're coming across, Castle Black is literally
Not far. So they're going to hit that
it's
wall
not far from
next.
it. If they're going down, they've got Last Heath, and I've seen quite a few people that have said there'll be a battle at Last Heath.
Who's there? What's that?
Today.
Okay.
But a lot of people have been saying it in this live stream.
Okay.
And then there's the Last River. And then if you go down that, there's the King's Road. And then you've got Wolf's Wood. And then you've got the Dreadfort, and then you've got Winterfell.
Okay. So we have some time. We're good.
Mira's family would be before Winterfell, right? And it further north because they found her after they were already headed towards the wall.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
heading to the wall, and that's when they ran into Joe and
Yeah.
Judge and
Mira.
whatever.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's,
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Is there any last questions? We've gone. I know we started a little bit late, but it's been a couple hours. And guys, what do you think about us doing and like one more live stream, but at some point doing a whole season 7, episode 1 through 7
Ooh.
stream? Because remember we did we did season 1 through 6. That was like
Yeah, thanks
10
for that
hours
invite, by the
long.
way, guys.
That was fun.
Me and Hunter weren't invited to that, were we, Hunter?
Yeah, no, we weren't important enough. We're not cool. So
Oh. Goodbye.
we weren't cool enough.
You didn't get your invitation in the mail?
No.
Oh, damn
Didn't,
mailman.
but I could quite happily send you some American Horror Story spoilers in the mail if you'd like.
How dare you?
Never. I need your
It would
reactions
still
to
scare the
things.
shit out of me. It doesn't matter.
Next episode. Yeah, I agree. I think we should do a season. It would be good to try and get a season 7 on another day, maybe when we can get the other guys involved.
Yes, we have asked other reactors. People keep saying, "Why don't you invite
American Mum?
so and so? Why don't you invite so and so?" Like, we have. They can't always make it. It's hard to get 5 or 6 people together. It took us forever to get that first live hangout going, because of all the different time zones, and it was just going to be like a couple of us, and then it was like, oh, what about so and so? And I was like, go ahead, whatever. And then it was 5 of us, and then it was like we didn't really get to do anything for like 2 weeks later. And I was like, okay, as long as we do it before season 7 starts. So it wasn't quite 2 weeks. I think it was like, I finished season 6 in like 12 days before the premiere or something like that. And then, so it was like right before that. And I was like, okay, we're not going to get this done if everybody can't make it. But we'll try and invite as many that we can without it being like 20 people. We can't talk over each other.
Yeah.
It's too hard with 5 or more than 5.
Also, Hunter Brandon says, Hunter, you didn't say hi back to me. I'm gonna think of something.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Brandon. My bad. How you doing, Brandon? I love him.
What you up to?
What spinoff do you want to see?
Oh,
Dance the Dragons, the Doom of Valeria.
I usually don't like spinoffs, but
I don't either. I don't like spinoffs, and I don't like a backstory. I don't want a series of a backstory when Ned and Kat and everybody was young.
If there were going to be a spinoff, I would want it to be a backstory, but not of the people here. I would want it to be back when the children made the first man, like what happened all before that, to make them finally make the White Walker.
So 1,000 years from where we are.
Right. I want it to be like the very beginning of it. Okay. Yeah.
That I could deal with that. I just don't want to know about our characters right here and now.
No. Right. Leave them alone. Yeah.
And then after that, it's just going to make this main series crap.
Exactly. Like yeah, I don't want to see any of these people.
I just want a Targaryen in it, and that's fine.
No. He wants the Targaryen show.
Yes.
I could do my own spin-off.
It could be a comedy, the Targaryen show.
Did you watch the thing I sent you? Have you watched it yet? American Mum, the Westeros trailer thing.
What?
The Westeros TV series that
No, I haven't reacted to that yet. Don't say anything.
Oh, you sent it in the Twitter thing. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yes,
watch it.
I haven't seen it. I have to download it because they wanted me to react to it. I have got like 10, 15 things to react to still. I did some today. I just haven't put them out yet. I've some of those videos. I don't
like watching any of the like
Garo Studios and
stuff. Like I just watch the show and it's it.
Yeah.
Final question. Hang on. Rhaegar's been posting this. I'll have to read this. Please read. Do you think
George, listen, do you see this one? Keeping Up with the Targaryens.
Oh, my favorite.
That could be a reality show.
I'm telling you, there should be a comedy Targaryen show. They'd have the Mad King being all like crazy.
George.
And they all played by me.
Yes.
Like Eddie Murphy in the.
Yes.
Sorry. So Rhaegar says, "Do you think Melisandre's more?" Oh God, it's disappeared. Do you think Melisandre is more powerful than has been shown in the show? Because her resurrecting Jon was pretty powerful. I feel like she could help fight the army of the dead. Do you think she's more powerful than she thinks?
I don't think so. But if she brings other people as a group, they could be powerful because she didn't even know she could do that.
That's true.
But you have a whole bunch of people together who are powerful, and that can get serious. So
possible.
Very true.
And Ashley, I actually watched episode 9 of Westworld today. It's blowing my fucking mind. I've got one more episode to go. So I'm gonna say I'll put it out soon. I've reacted to a lot of stuff in the last couple of days. I just haven't. I don't want to sit down and just edit and do all that kind of stuff on the weekends. So
someone said spin off 50 Shades of Greyjoy.
That was really
oh, that's funny.
Favorite season so far?
Still 4.
Really?
You think?
I didn't really like 4.
I'm never going to say 3 because of the Red Wedding.
That's one of my favorite
It's on
seasons.
the whole season for me.
I'm tied between 6, 1, and 3.
4 had.
I know what was in 4.
We had. Let's see. Dawn had to fight the wildling.
The second half of season 5.
We found out that Bran and Rick were still alive.
Yeah.
That's when Arya got Needle back. Joffrey died in season 4. Hello, episode 2.
I like that episode. I didn't like the season.
Okay. All right. And
that was when Baelish pushed Lady what's her face through the moon door too in season 4. Yeah, Liza.
The mountain was brought back to life. Grey Worm meets Missy.
Oberyn and the squished like grape. Yep.
Yes. Being cocky.
Yeah, I miss Tywin.
Me too.
Yes, I have Littlefinger.
I miss Tywin too.
That's when Pod went off with Bree as her squire.
Right.
That was good too. And that's when Bran sees John. I like season 4.
The Night King said, George, can I kill Dany? I'll give you a dragon. I'll give you Drogon. I don't need Drogon. I've already got my own dragon. Draenys.
Draenys.
Tyrion as well.
Tyrion what?
Tyrion killed Shay and Tywin.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in season 4.
It did. I liked that.
Yeah.
I like season 2 as well. But did
you?
Yeah, but I like season 6 a lot. I think so. Season 6 moves up to second place for me.
Season 6 was like, like everything happened in season 6.
A lot of
yeah. But like if I were for like the story stuff for me, like I love season 1. It was just such a solid foundation for the whole series.
You have to
like
have that.
Yeah, I love season 1 and season 3.
And season 3.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And then probably 5.
Oh, I didn't write anything down for season 3. Oh, yes, I did.
What was yours, George? You said second half of season 5.
Second half of season 5. So
yeah.
from the trial of Tyrion. Oh no, that's season 4.
That was season 4.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, hang on. What was the mid episode? Season 5. I was watching it with my friend the other day. We were watching season 5, and I said it gets better from now on.
After Sansa got married to Ramsay, it's season 5.
Yeah, and Tom and Marjorie got married as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Jorah kidnapped Tyrion. That's some bit.
I mean, I honestly can't. I'll have to go back and watch them because I seriously haven't watched a single episode since
That's the Bolton from Winterfell.
Since I first reacted to it.
What are you trying to think of? Does that have something to do with Dany? I mean, honestly. I'm trying to look for the word Dany.
Well, obviously, I liked when she
Dany
flew.
burned the calls. Bunch of calls.
Yeah. That was season 6, though.
That was season 6.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that was 6-4.
When Jorah and Daria rescued Dany?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of notes are you taking, girl? Like, they're all jumbled up.
Well, it is on the page after season 5, but maybe I just didn't write season 6 at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Jorah and Tyrion are sold to the fighting pits? Was that season 6?
That's 5.
Oh, okay. Why did I drag it into? Never mind.
And on that note.
Sorry. Crappy notes. I didn't do well in school. Okay.
Right, I think we'll wrap up now because I think we've done
it. Yeah, I was going to say, was that it?
Yeah, we've
answered
questions.
But we'll give more notice than just like a weekend or a few days of the next live stream.
Yeah, we'll try. It might be a couple of weeks or whatever, but we'll try and get around to it. It gives people time to.
We will get commitments from people. Can you do it this day? And then it's going to go back and forth for a while, and then we'll finally pick a day. And then as soon as we do, we'll let y'all know. I think that'll be fun.
We've got a year and a half anyway, so it's fine.
Do what?
We've got a year and a half. So at some point between now and season 9, season 8, you will get.
Yeah.
You get us.
If we can't get it together in a year and a half, that's
it.
Subscribe
now. We're done.
I know these people are waiting for our live stream with everyone else more than season 8. I know that is for you guys is a lot more important than the season 8 premiere.
Yes.
So we'll try and get it out. We'll try and get that out for them because I know a lot of people want to see us. I'm joking. They're like, thank God these people are going. It's like they all had to wait for a year and a half.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Game of Thrones videos, like I said, some of the ones y'all been requesting, I'm getting to them. I promise. They keep requesting the same ones.
What are you doing? Are you still doing Battleship, Battlestar Galactica?
Yeah, I'm doing Battlestar Galactica and House of Cards, and then I still need to finish up Death Note, the anime, and then my daughter and I are going to start doing Attack on Titan after that, and I have to figure out what. So yeah.
Oh, good. Your daughter, how old is she?
She's 14.
Okay.
Yeah. So we started off doing Death Note, and then she decided she was too cool for me. So now I'm finishing off the season by myself. But yeah, they just released the live action movie of the series, so we're gonna watch that together and do a reaction to it too. So yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yep. And what are you doing, George?
Yeah, what are you doing, George?
So I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna do Game of Thrones still stuff on a Monday. So I'm gonna be doing like the videos, or I've been writing some sketches that I want to do some skits of. I want to kind of do skits of scenes from Game of Thrones. So like I'll be asking. I've already got a couple written down, but kind of I'll be asking people what scene they would like to see, and I'm gonna try and mimic that just for a bit of fun to keep people involved. And then
actual scenes from the show, or just like side scenes that could have been included.
Both.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The first one that I've been writing.
George wanted to see. Okay.
Yeah.
The first one I'm writing I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but it's in the process of being written. Is this the scene between Dany and Jon after Viserion dies?
Okay.
That's the scene that I'm writing at the moment. But I'll be doing stuff like that, and then I'm hoping to. I'm like doing 5 things at once. Then I'm going to carry on doing. I think on a Wednesday, do my I'm started doing my Sims Let's Play. So I'm going to do that on a Wednesday, and then I'm going to do something else probably on a Friday. I'm either going to do I don't know whether to start to do American Horror Story season 7.
I won't be able to watch it.
No, I know you would be able to, or Gotham, or
I've never seen that show.
A lot of people. You've never seen Gotham or American Horror Story?
Nope.
Oh, you haven't seen American Horror Story?
Nope. It looks creepy, and I have enough nightmares as it is. I don't need to add to it. No.
I watched during the day. It's creepy. It is creepy.
Somebody said, Mum and George, watch Buffy if you haven't.
Have either of you seen Buffy?
No. I don't want to see a vampire.
You don't what?
I don't want to see a vampire.
No. It's not like, no, she's not a vampire. She kills vampires. But like, oh my God. That's my #1 show of all time.
Well, see, I didn't like the movie Twilight.
See, Jess loves it, and Jess.
Oh my God! Do not compare it to Twilight. I heard. Why do you keep doing this to me? God damn! Like, why?
Hunter's gonna block.
Hunter,
do not compare it to any other vampire show ever.
Do you know that Tortured Boy's been watching it since season 1 on his channel? Oh. Jess has been giving him like he's been watching them all, but Jess has given like the episodes for him to record his reaction to.
One of you guys needs to watch it. I really want Jimmy Macklin. I want to dare him to watch it so bad. But I want one of you guys. Like, oh, it's my #1 show of all time. Like, I love Buffy. I'm a huge Buffy fan.
George, you watch it.
You would love it, George.
I know, but I've got so much. I don't know.
Once Upon a Time is gonna take up a bunch of your time. What days are you doing Once Upon a Time?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
She wants me to do Once Upon a Time. Then everyone's like, do Gotham, do American Horror Story, The Walking Dead, Stranger
Your
Things
mom
2.
says to please do Once Upon a
And
Time.
everyone's just saying do Buffy. Like, there
You
isn't
should-
enough.
On my About page, there's a whole list of shows people have asked me to watch. So, like, just do it on your About page, put a whole list of what everyone's requested so that when you finish one, you can go to the next. Like, just make a list. I have like 20 shows on there. It's crazy.
Be Aria. Make a list.
Yeah, right?
I will. For sure.
Yep.
Right, come on, guys. Let's go. Sorry.
Okay.
We're all doing something, so stay with us. And
And
Have you not
George
been
and I are
seeing
still
those
on the
videos?
weekend giving each other
Well,
challenges.
we're still doing our AM versus GA.
George,
which is
your
a lot of
next
fun.
video is weird. It's really creepy.
I saw the thumbnail and I was like, great, this is gonna be fun. Called Salad Fingers or something. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm really excited. So thank
My
you. once
daughter
again.
Maddie picked it out.
Oh, my future wife picked out. So,
Yeah,
Oh my God, that would be adorable.
that means he's gonna like it. And then I'd be his American mom.
an error
He'd
that
love that.
It'd be great. Anyway, let's stop. Thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you on our other videos, but if you're going to be one of those people that purely comes for Game of Thrones and don't care about us personally, then that's a shame.
It's ridiculous. We're
Thanks
awesome.
for
I don't know
using
why they
us.
would do that, but okay.
But
We'll
for
see
those
you
of
in
who actually like us-
2018 or 19.
For some of you, see you in 2019. Yay. And for the awesome people that are out there, we'll see you on our next videos.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Do it, George.
See ya.